Hi, I'm Glenn from Gossamer Gear, here to show you how to set up your new Whisper tent. I designed this tent for a 2021 1,000-mile bikepacking trip on the Great Divide, where I needed some bug protection. If you don't use trekking poles or are on a bikepacking trip, then we make segmented poles that are specifically sized for the Whisper tent. With trekking poles, take your Light Trek 5s and reduce one of them all the way down, and then set the other one to 130. Pick your stakes according to the location that you're setting up. I normally just use a couple of titanium V stakes for the main tie out and some carbon fiber stakes otherwise, but since we're in sand today, I went big. So take the tent and locate the toe of the tent, which would be the smaller end. Take your short pole and insert it into the top of the rear hood. Stake out the two rear corners. And don't worry too much about it because you're going to adjust them again at the end. Then stake out the rear tie line. This allows you to keep some tension on the tent as you move to the top. Put the tip of the longer pole into the grommet. If you're using a basket, do not do that. Turn around and actually use the head because the basket will damage the fabric, but it sets up better. It's designed for the tip to go into the grommet. Make sure it gets in the grommet so it doesn't go through the shelter. Then set the pole up vertically and take the main tie out with the tensioner on it and stake it in. Then, to give yourself a little more room internally, instead of vertical, move it about 6 inches towards you and then about 6 inches towards the head, which will loosen it up, but then you're going to tighten it up by staking out the vestibule. Then go around to the back, stake out the line closest to the head of the shelter, and then stake out the next one on the back. Once you're all set up, you can use the rear tensioner to tighten the ridge line, and then, if necessary, adjust the two rear stakes to take the wrinkles out. You can go around and tighten some of the other tensioners. Once you have your shelter set up, it's time to put your floor in. To save weight, the Whisper is a floorless shelter, so you add the floor. If you want to furl it, there is an option to do that. And then take a ground cloth. This is a polycryl that I've trimmed to fit, and just put it inside the shelter. Weight it down with little rocks or your shoes or water bottle, whatever you have. Then you're ready for a cozy night.